Radical.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Want to quickly go over something from my last upload. Want to follow up on. There's maybe one or two or three things I want to follow up on. This is definitely the first thing I want to get out of the way. Now, I titled this upload, YouTubers Like Beat-em-Ups Come to the Defense of Jirard The Completionist, but I spent a little bit of time talking about this Omni individual that I checked was a YouTuber and left a comment saying, please, for the love of God, before replying to this video, please watch it. Now, if anybody that has no history of being on Omni's channel reads that comment, you would take that to mean it's a person that being charitable is at the very least fence-sitting on the entire situation. I'm reading that comment. That's my first response to that comment. And I was talking about why you bring in the love of God into this. I mean, it just seems like a comment that is defending Jirard. He even so much addresses it, saying that it's not specifically defending Jirard. It's simply him asking people to watch the entire video before replying to it, before giving their thoughts. Now, you gotta understand. I left a reply to one person. See if we can find it. Let's go down here. It's a newer comment. Might be the latest one. Okay. So, Rockman KB says, I don't disagree with you, but you getting upset about Omni saying watch the video before replying is silly. I mean, literally, how can you tell that he's unable to explain all the nonsense he's done unless you actually watch it laugh out loud? Well, if you're Radical Rick, you can tell it years ahead, but not everyone is Radical Rick. I said perhaps it's because I've talked about and known Jirard was a piece of shit for years before everyone is just now coming around to that realization. Omni and others being years late is not my fault, which is true. It's not my fault. There's all these YouTubers that are just now coming around. All these influencers with bigger platforms like Omni that are just coming around to it. That just want to, settle, and they just want to make sure that, they don't encroach a little bit or anyone, it's a business, I understand. So all these YouTubers want to cover themselves because heavens if they get something a little wrong on something. I say trust your gut feeling. It's very simple, both online and in life. I trust my gut feeling about Jirard several years ago that he was a piece of shit. He is not somebody to trust. He's definitely not somebody to give any of your money to, whether it's for a charity donation or donating to him personally for his channel. So, should an apology be in order? Should I apologize to this Omni? Please, for the love of God, before replying to this video, please watch it. If you have a comment and you have one shot at leaving a comment there in that situation, why are you going to leave that? Why is it going to be that? Because anybody reading that doesn't have any back history of all of your uploads is just going to take that to mean that you're defending Jirard. The fact that you have to come out and say, listen, that comment is not me defending Jirard, means that it was a unfortunate comment. Much in the same way, you might argue, I wasn't, did you say I got upset? I don't think I got upset. I was just more shocked that someone would leave that comment. So it's double unfortunates. It's unfortunate for me to actually make an assumption that this person had never been critical of Jirard. But giving what I had to go on with no history of this person, that's all I had to go on. So in the future, maybe before you leave a comment, Omni, don't leave something like that leaves people thinking that you're defending Jirard. Which at this point, the only kind of people defending Jirard is people like beat-em-ups. Other pieces of shit. Other people that now, I'll add this before I leave you all. If beat-em-ups has a future charity for depression, his depression where he cries all the time and everything. Mostly he's depressed that he's not getting enough toys from the young ones in his donations, but we won't talk about that. Now, when you have him with a charity drive, the obvious question to ask beat-em-ups with Hawker is, since you defended a person that committed charity fraud, how the hell are any of us going to donate to your charity? It could be a situation like someone left a great comment saying the buddy system. It could be a situation to where maybe Beat 'em Ups has some future plans for some charity fraud, or maybe has committed charity fraud. I can't verify any of that, but it's not outside the realm of possibility that maybe the money you're donating to Beat 'em Ups doesn't all go to charity. You see what I'm saying here? Maybe it's not just Jirard. Maybe there's a whole lot of YouTubers that have been doing this whole collecting money for charity. And maybe that's a big scam that, hopefully now a lot of YouTubers, not saying that there's a lot like Jirard because he's a special piece of shit. Maybe a lot of these other YouTubers are just kind of covering their backs. They're getting out ahead of it and they're making sure to defend their buddies because who knows what skeletons they might have in their closet.